Hi everyone, Danny here, and I want to talk about few new things that we're doing on our end, and I want to get the information to you. First of all, how are you? How are you doing? Are you doing okay? I hope everybody's healthy and everybody's surviving those weird, strange time well. And I really think about a lot of you, and I try to call to many of you guys to make sure everything is okay. All in all, from our end, I can tell you that for the most part, most of the rental properties by far are doing okay. If not, and you need my help, let me know. In this short video, I want to cover few things. One, our new insiders meeting that we are starting this month, actually July, this month, and I'll explain in a second. Two, the new program that we started doing about finding investment properties, which we call it DIR, D-I-R, which stands for Diamond in the Rough, and I'll explain that too. And if we have time, I'm going to talk just briefly about what's going on, these days, because obviously that comes up quite a lot. So first of all, you're getting this by text. And why you're getting this by text, which typically in the past we didn't do, the reason is simple. We hear more and more that our emails are ending in the spam box. So we thought we'd try something new, text. If that's uncomfortable to you, let us know. We'll take you off the text list, no problem. Second thing, in the past 2 months plus, I've been hearing a lot of things from different active investors. You guys, by the way, this video is only sent to our active investors. It is not going to the entire database. So this is very, let's say, a very elite group. At least that's the way I see it, because those are the people that are actively investing with us, actively searching, and it's not the general database. So you are one of them if you're getting it. There are a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of lack of direction. And what I decided to do is to start a monthly meeting once a month. The first one is coming up on July. We have 2 days. We'll do it in 2 separate days because we know everybody's different. So one will be on July 21st and the second one on the 24th. I'll give you all the details, in a link. Don't worry about it. You don't have to write the dates down. But the purpose of this meeting is simple. It's an open discussion. It's an open discussion that we're gonna talk about different things that are going on, strategies, issues, financing, anything that you will bring up to the meeting, and I will, answer or respond or help. And if you're not gonna bring, and I want you to bring topics, then I'll bring something and maybe have a guest speaker. The whole purpose of this session is to help you continue doing better with your investment, obviously. So the insiders meeting is starting in July 21st or 24th, same session, 2 different dates, just to enable, 2 options for everyone. If you want to register, it's free. It's free for you. It's not free for the general database. The general database that we're going to offer this session after we see how many are registering are going to pay a symbolic price. It's not expensive, but for you guys, the intimate group, the insiders, is going to be free. And you only have to go to SimplyDoIt.net, SimplyDoIt.net/insiders and register. Simple as that. And if you're getting lost or something doesn't work, let us know. We will help you to register clearly. So the insiders meeting, first meeting, is starting either on the 21st, on the 24th. It's 2 different dates just to enable you twice, 2 options. And we're going to do it very simple. No Zooming, no Skyping, conference line. Why conference line? For 2 main reasons. A, it's super simple. You only need a phone, right? From your car, from while you're doing exercise. So we're gonna do that, from a conference line. I know it's a little bit old school. And the second reason is to allow you the privacy. I know some people respect their privacy, and sometimes they don't feel comfortable asking questions where everybody sees on open forums. We want to give you that privacy so you can join on a conference line. It's really keeping it simple, and we're going to record it. So even if you can't join on any of those dates, do register or RSVP so we can send you the recording, okay? And bring your questions. bring your questions. This session is going to be relevant for you. So insiders is the first thing I want to talk about, the new thing that I want to talk about. The second thing is DIR, D-I-R. DIR stands for diamond in the rough. And what do I mean by diamond in the rough? We started the past several months searching, looking, analyzing, evaluating properties that fall through the cracks, right? For some reason, not for some reason, for a clear reason, the retail buyer does not want to touch it because they need more work, and the flipper investor doesn't want to touch it because they don't have enough equity. So that means that creates an opportunity for us investors, especially more experienced ones, who are willing and seeing the benefit of taking on a property or getting a property that needs more work. What does more work mean? I would say maybe new roof, maybe probably painting the entire house, flooring to the entire house, and multiple, repairs. So those are not horrible properties. Those are not devastated properties, right? Although we see them and we skip them, those are just houses that, they need, paint throughout, flooring, carpeting throughout, new roof, new HVAC condenser, some more work. So that means probably $20,000, $30,000 worth of work, but they're coming at a great discount because we're targeting those houses and we're offering aggressive pricing relatively to the market value, and you get to buy from day one a property that will probably generate a higher cash flow because of the rent purchase price ratio or investment ratio and built-in equity from day one, right? Nothing is guaranteed, but that's what we're attempting to do. It's a premium product. It's a premium service. We have to look at about 300 such properties until we see one that makes sense. And that doesn't mean we're going to buy it even, still. So we are putting a lot of time and effort in finding those special properties, with more equity, with more potential, but it comes at a price of need some more work. And guess what? For the most part, or most of them, we have a special lending program that you will be able to finance the renovation, okay? So even if there is an additional $20,000 or $30,000 needed, most likely, I don't want to say guarantee that it will always be the case, there's going to be a lender, a special program that you can finance, of course, the purchase, and also finance the renovation or the remodeling. Again, we're not going after complicated projects. Paint, carpets, maybe roof, multiple touch-ups point, like things that need to be fixed like any other house, and pretty much that's it. So that's called the DIR, diamond in the rough, DIR. Just keep that in mind. Now, I don't want to take too much more time. I want to say the following. Generally speaking, in the metros we are active, our rental program or rental formula is holding well. What do I mean by that? The formula that I've been using for the past so many years is mainly based on resilience. And when I say resilience, it means that all the property managers are reporting very minimal COVID-19 related issues. Yes, there are, but they're very small ones, right? Or a relatively small number of properties. And in all cases, the property manager are able to communicate and find an acceptable solution with the tenants. So we don't have so far, April, May, June, hopefully that will hold more, right? So far, our investing formula is resilient, and the stress test we are going through right now is holding, and I'm happy to hear that. And again, we know that's not a guarantee for the future. We know that's not a promise that everything will be perfect, but at least so far, it's holding well. Why am I saying this? Well, a lot of my colleagues and friends and people that I know in the industry who are buying different type based on a different formula are suffering. Rents collection went down. And they are not getting to the same rent collection levels as they used to. Some better, some worse. So I'm glad to hear that we are not in that case. And I'm sure, and we are, I'm not saying it's issues free, but relatively, okay? Not only that, all the property managers that we work with are reporting the following: an increase in new leads to rent houses. So there's an increase in leads of people that are interested in our houses, and that's not surprising either, because we're seeing a trend that moves from the center cities or city centers to the suburbs. There's more to talk about this. I don't want to take too much of your time. I really wanted trying to keep it short and simple, but mainly what I wanted to say is this. The insiders meeting, I want you to be there. I'm doing it for one reason. I see questions and lack of guidance and a little bit confusion related to the times and not related to the times happening throughout my conversation with you guys in the past several months. And that made me think that gave me the idea that I need to do something as a group so we can also share information with each other. So join the insiders meeting. Remember, the cost is super, super, super attractive, free for you guys. Second thing, the DIR, D-I-R, if you want to learn more about it, if you want to hear more about it, let me know. I may just put another video specifically on that. I think we have a podcast about it. So, you can ask me and I'll share more information with you. But remember one important thing. While we're trying this new text thing, it's not new, but for the first time doing the text to you guys, check the spam folder and try to do whatever you can on your end to make sure any email that comes from SimplyDoIt.net, either Kenny or myself or our general email, which is meet@simplydoit.net, is getting to your inbox and not disappearing into your spam. If you want to register to the insiders meeting, go to simplydoit.net/insiders. Thank you very, very much for your confidence, for your kind words, throughout the recent several months. And once again, I wish everybody just health and success, and I'm looking forward to hearing and talking to you very soon. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. See you soon. Bye bye.